Camcat Publishing presents Thunder Road by Colin Holmes. Narrated by Grover Gardner. For Elisa, who may not believe in aliens, but she believes in me. Chapter 1. June 1947. A thin flicker of flame licked the blue enamel coffee pot as Jefferson Sharp stirred life into the embers of last night's campfire. He broke his morning stare and cocked his head as a shiver brought him fully awake. The herd was moving, shuffling uneasily through the woolly ground fog. Somewhere off in the pre-dawn darkness, a mechanical whine spooled up, echoing across the ranch lands of the Rafter Bee. He shot a glance at the small oak where he'd tied Dollar the night before. The buckskin quarter horse flicked his ears and danced at the end of the lead rope, pulling the branch with him. "Easy, fella," Sharp tried to calm them both, but Dollar pranced and threw his head. To the west, the whine increased in volume, and the morning mist glowed with enough purple light that Sharp could make out the terrain through the patchy fog. Whatever had the livestock spooked was just beyond a small rise. Sharp buckled on his gun belt, and his hand found his Colt. Not the six-shooting cowboy revolver of Gentry Ferguson's King of the West movies, but a well-used Army-issue .45 automatic that had followed him home from the European theater. All through that war, Sharp had explained that, yes, he was from Texas, but that didn't make him a cowboy. He'd walked the beat as a cop before the war, didn't own a horse, have a ranch, or ever slept out under the stars or tended cattle. So, naturally, here he was 2 years later, camped out on a ranch with a borrowed horse, guarding cows. He patted Dollar's shoulder as if that would settle the horse, then hiked up the hill in the low crouch that had been driven into him on too many mornings in the infantry. When he was 2 steps up the hill, the earth rumbled with the tremor of aggravated shorthorns thundering away from the noise and light. Sharp had been a special ranger for the Fort Worth and Western Stockmen's Association since the war, but he'd yet to be involved in a stampede. Of course it had to happen now, he thought, before sunup, in the fog. He had no place to hide as dozens of terrified red cattle came bellowing over the rise. He scrambled back to the campsite. He could see the white faces on the lead pair of Herefords when—
Sample complete. Ready to continue?